When I picked up my smartphone 24 months ago, it had a class-leading camera and a rocking processor. And now, well, it's about as cutting edge as a light-up garden gnome. You see, that's the march of technology. And that's a problem for car designers because their models have to last more than 5 years. And it's the reason that this A3 Sportback looks similar to the one that went before it, because most of its changes are down to ones and zeros, not cogs and pistons. Nice in here, isn't it? In fact, I think it's amazing how different it feels to the Golf and Leon, considering all three cars are built on the same platform. These windows feel smaller, and you feel like you're sat a bit lower down, which is probably helped by this black roof lining. Of course, this upmarket feeling is also reinforced by all the really nice touches in the cabin, like the illuminated door sills in this S-Line version, the dashboard, which is said to echo the design of an aeroplane's wing, and this infotainment system which rises elegantly up and down out the dashboard and even reminds you which car you're driving every time you get in. And really, there are three big pieces of tech news. So number one, you get Audi's virtual cockpit, which is a 12.3-inch display in place of the instruments, and it's exactly the same one that you get in the R8 V10 Plus supercar. There's loads of information and it also isn't too distracting. Number two, the A3 is now compatible with Android Auto and Apple CarPlay. Now personally, I think this is going to be the future of how people listen to music, make calls and navigate when they get in their car. And here it connects really quickly and works very well with the optimized MMI controller. There's also Audi's amusingly named phone box, which is a hotspot down here which can wirelessly charge your phone if it's compatible, which unfortunately mine isn't. And third, there's some tech to improve safety. So there's Audi's traffic assist, which can take care of driving duties at low speeds, saying stop-start traffic on the motorway. And there's also rear cross traffic assist. So if you're about to reverse out of a parking space, but there's a car coming, it'll beep to warn you. Hop in the back of the Sportback and you can easily see why it outsells the 3-door. It's quite practical back here, plenty of knee room and headroom. You can easily imagine taking your friends or work colleagues out for dinner. It used to be the case that it was a lot bigger than the 1 Series, but you can watch our review of that car to see how it has done a good job of catching up. Saying that, the boot in this car is still 20 litres bigger, measuring 380 litres rather than 360. Here at Car Keys, we like to represent the voice of the people, which is why we're testing this 2-litre diesel, which is the best-selling engine with 148 bhp. And as soon as you start driving it, you can see why it's so popular. It's a marriage, almost as if some genius could pair a smartphone app with Pokemon. There's plenty of power, especially in 3rd and 4th gear. This A3 actually feels pretty quick, and it's quite revvy for a diesel too, so you can take it above 4,000 RPM, say, if you're in the middle of an overtake and you don't want to change gear. Not only that, but it's really economical. Use the drive select modes to go from dynamic down to efficiency, and it's really easy to get over 50 mpg, even into the 60s, without trying particularly hard. But if you don't like the sound of a diesel, perhaps literally, then there is also 2 new petrols available with this facelift, a 1 litre and a 2 litre. And we actually tried the 1 litre 3-cylinder petrol in the Golf Blue Motion a few weeks ago and found it to be a really good little engine. The 2 litre's got 187 bhp and also comes with the option of Quattro 4-wheel drive. So that's the engines, but how does it feel? Well, it's certainly a very good car. There's hardly any body roll and there's loads of grip. But if there are any complaints, well, it's that the steering, while very precise, does lack feel. And it's also really light in all the driving modes bar dynamic. So it doesn't feel quite as involving or as much fun as the 1 Series. Also, if like most people you love the looks of the S-Line body kit with its bigger wheels, then make sure you deselect the sport suspension and go for the free comfort one instead. So it just makes the ride far smoother. The A3 starts from just under 20 grand, undercutting the BMW by around 1,500 quid. However, if you want to go for this 2 litre diesel in S-Line trim, that'll set you back about £27,000. Well, this fully loaded press car has come in at 32, thanks to options including an advanced technology pack, parking plus, and even electric front seats. There's no doubt there are more fun cars to drive than the A3, just take a look at our Mazda 3 or BMW 1 Series reviews. But in virtually every other area, the A3 scores really highly. In fact, it's amazing how much desirability and practicality there is in one package. This facelift might not be transformative, but in a world increasingly dominated by your smartphone, it does have impressive tech to keep you better connected, and it shouldn't look out of date in a year's time. But could you see yourself staying classy in an Audi A3? Let us know in the comments, and don't forget to hit the subscribe button. To inquire about this car, press on the button on screen now or visit carkeys.co.uk. And to watch more reviews like this one, click on the links on screen now.